Hello, it's Nancy today without a hat. No hat today. I'm taking Fluffy to the vet for my son. This is Fluffy. He is a big kitty.
Hello.
Hello. I'm making a movie of this for my son. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
This is your son's kitty?
This is my son's kitty. Fluffy.
Just a little fella, eh?
Oh yeah, just a little fella.
Come on, Fluff. Come on, little one. There we go. All of that cage, my friend.
Fills it up.
Wow.
Hey, Fluffy.
Big boy.
He is a big boy.
Come on, sweetheart. Now, does he live with you or does he
No,
live
he lives
your
with Ben.
son?
Yeah, Kevin.
Come here, Ben.
He doesn't like me very much.
And is he a totally indoor kitty?
He goes out on the balcony, but he's on the 15th floor.
Okay. And is he your son's only cat?
Yes.
Great. Okay. So that means then we can control his food intake.
Right. You think it needs to be controlled?
I do. Now, granted, he is a big cat. You know, he has a huge head. He has a very large frame, but he is a little bit fat. And I'll tell you the number one disease that I see with fat cats is diabetes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Most fat cats eventually become diabetic.
Do you need me to help do anything?
I will eventually. Yeah, I'm okay for now. Yeah. So you don't know how old he is?
I have no idea.
Okay.
They've had him for a few years. I think they've been together for 5 years. So he might be that old.
Baby?
Yeah, he came as a kitten.
Okay. And has he been pretty healthy all that time?
I think so. You're really giving them the physical, aren't you?
Oh yes, that's part of it. In fact, that's the major part of it. Okay, sweetheart.
I'm checking all those internal organs.
Yeah, seeing if I can feel anything unusual in there. It's a very handsome cat. Now, even though he's an indoor kitty, he's still going to go. He's still going to shed, and within the next couple of months, his new winter coat is going to start coming in. But he still has all kinds of coat from last winter. So I'm not sure how much they're brushing or combing, but I was just going to show you here.
She used to take him in the shower every day and give him a shampoo.
Okay. I wouldn't do that, but I think that they probably need to do some really good brushing over the next little bit, because he's got lots and lots and lots of undercoat there. And it's important to have that undercoat gone, that old coat gone, before the new winter one comes in. Okay?
And what is the time that what's the deadline for that, you know?
Well, you know, it's going to happen gradually as the weather changes, as it becomes colder and as the days shorten, as we have less light. those are the triggers for coat production in animals. And as I say, even though he's an indoor kitty, he's still going to go through that. But you see, all this is all excessive coat in here. He's got just tons of undercoat there. And the reason why in this area it's really thick is because of his belly. I don't think he can get around to groom himself there.
Oh, I see. You think he's grooming the sides though?
I think he's grooming the sides somewhat, like he still needs a bit of brushing in through there, but it's not nearly as dense as this area up here. Okay, and you can see that it's really flaky too. See how it's really flaky, the skin? And again, that's because he can't reach there and keep that groomed himself. Alrighty?
Okay.
So as far as how to control his weight, do you know, is he on just dry food or?
I don't have any idea.
Okay. If he's on just dry food, that's fine. But what they need to do is give him a set amount each day, not just leave the bowl full all the time. So probably for a cat of his size, without knowing what they're feeding him, what I'm going to say just sort of off the top of my head, a cup of, if he's on just a basic maintenance food, a cup of food per day is probably enough for him. And if he's the sort of kitty that when his bowl is empty, he's crying and bothering them to feed him, what they can do, are they both out to work all day? Okay, so what they should do is in the morning, while they're getting ready for work, just give him a tiny little snack, just so that he's happy and not bothering them while they're trying to get ready for work. Don't leave him any food all day. Leave him water, but no food. Then when they come home from work at the end of the day, however much is left of that 1 cup portion, give him a little bit as soon as they get home. Then, maybe if he's bothering them for more food during the course of the evening, give him a little bit more. But then put most in his bowl when they're ready to go to bed at night, so they're assured that they'll get a good night's sleep. So just as an example, if we have 1 cup of food, they could just measure out the cup, set it in the cupboard, grab a little wee handful in the morning, put that in his bowl, and let him eat that while they're getting ready for work. Then when they get home, give him a 1/4 of a cup. During the evening, give him a 1/4 of a cup, and then at bedtime, give him the remaining 1/2 cup. And that way they're controlling the amount that he's eating, but he's happy when they're there. Okay?
Okay.
That tends to work really well.
And now is this to help him lose weight, or is this a
Yes.
maintenance?
Well, again, because I don't know what they're feeding and how much they're feeding, what they'll have to do is monitor him. And if he continues to gain weight at that amount, then they need to cut back. If he starts losing a lot of weight quickly, they would need to bump it up. Okay? So right now, today, he's 20 pounds, 10 ounces. A better weight for him would probably be around 15 or 16 pounds.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, so they shouldn't give him any canned food?
Well, again, if they are giving him it's more the dry food. It's usually, cats that are fat are usually on free choice dry food.
Okay.
So if they are giving him a combination of the two, they can probably leave the amount of tin food the same, but they just need to cut drastically back on the dry.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Good. Alrighty. Well, he looks to be a nice, healthy boy, except for that little few extra pounds that he's carrying. Okay, bud?
Few.
Come on, darling. You are definitely the fool of that cage. Yeah. Get in there. You don't have far to go with him in that, do you?
No.
No. Okay. Super. All set.
So that was Fluffy at the vet. Bye.